everyone, Bill Molyneux here for Bill's Wargame World. And Walt, what are we playing today with the Chuckleheads?
We're playing Blood and Plunder. This is a pirate game. They've expanded into other periods, but it's got a really fun game mechanism to it that you basically draw cards. A high card wins, that gets to move a unit first, and then depending upon what the card is, you get to choose whether or not, depending upon the quality of your troop type, how many actions you can take with that unit when you move it. So I think it's a really neat game mechanism. That's what I like a lot about the game. And you see there, those cornfields were made by Battlefield Terrain Concepts. They're the best looking cornfield I've been able to find. So without making them myself, and that's a lot of work. So,
all right. And what side are you playing?
I want to be the English militia today, with some freebooters and with some sea dogs helping me out. I'm going to be fighting your French milice today. So we've got a Caribbean battle going on between the British and the French.
All right. Well, let's go check over here with Colonel Handsome, a.k.a. Kevin. What are you playing today?
I be playing Buccaneers.
Buccaneers?
Aye.
Very well. And your figures are here?
There they be. I've got freebooters, 2 of them, and 1 of sea dogs, under the command of Jonathan Goff, known to his men as Randy Jack.
All right. We're gonna go over here to Mike. Mike, what do you have in your hands?
I've got the rules that we're going to be playing today. You can try to get them at your local hobby stores, or you can go to firelockgames.com and get the rules directly from them.
All right. What's a rough estimate of the rule book? $20, $60?
Probably more like 40 or 45.
Okay.
With that, because I've had mine for a couple years now, and I don't remember what I paid.
And of course, Goober the Traveling Bear is here, and he wants everyone to know that pirates have more fun. He's got his pirate kit on that my wife bought him for Christmas, and somehow he has a mermaid with him. So, quite interesting. And of course, he is trained with the short sword. Well, I am the French commander with French milice, French line troops, and of course my native allies. And I will be defeating Walt's English on the battlefield here. So we'll let the camera run on and off throughout our game. And Mike is running the camera. Mike, do you want to hit anything on the battlefield before we set up in the tripod?
No, not really.
All right.
This is cheap.
Yeah, I know.
As we prepare.
But when I get 4 more of these guys painted up, I'll be able to actually break them into 6 and 6 and 6, or 6 and 6 instead of the 8 that I've got.
I'm guessing 6 is a big number, but
well,
I don't know.
Because you can get larger units,
Yeah.
but their break is still 7.
Yeah.
So you could have.
Bill, we roll a
Yeah,
10
play it,
slider. I don't think my commander does anything for
We
me.
roll
Does your
10
commander
slider
have any
too, no?
pluses to
Yes.
it?
And I add. This is the number. This is the roll I add to.
Right.
3 and 2
I
is
think
5.
I don't think we have.
And
Some
two
commanders have
zeros
an
still
addition.
2.
Alright,
So,
so that means you're the defender.
So I rolled a 3. So
Wow. Okay.
I rolled a 7.
all right. So
From
I
what I can tell,
deploy a
they play.
unit first.
Well,
Okay.
that was exciting.
Yep.
I thought that was some big advantage I had there. It's not really. Well, I guess it is. It helps you not.
The range of the commanders is important. What is your
6, I think.
commander's range? Does it say
4
that?
inches.
Oh, that's his move. It can't be his range. His range is only 4 inches? 4 inches equals 1 point?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that. Command range and points, I guess 4 inches. So my commander's just an ordinary commander. His range is only 4 inches.
Right. That's
So-
what they all are, unless you got a better one.
Right now,
My
Which
command
costs
range
points.
so
Huh?
My command range is 8.
For a
A 0 pointer. Yeah.
0
Really?
pointer?
Yeah.
Wow. I have no idea.
I better look that up then.
For the militia one, it's an 8.
All right, Kim, we got the camera set up. Kim Metis out there,
I'm a 4.
one of our people that watch our videos.
Bummer.
We're gonna let it run a
I'll
bit.
be 4 too then.
No,
No, I'll be 4 because I think Bill says if Bill's a 4, I'm a 4.
Yeah,
Bill doesn't know. Check his list here. It'll tell us.
I'm a 4. My sheet says I'm a 4 for
So
my.
what that means is your commander gets 2 free actions. When you activate your commander, Bill, your
You are a
commander.
4
command
for an
points.
untested commander.
Huh?
Yes.
Those are the command points. Those are the freebie that you can throw out
Oh,
anytime.
Command points, yeah.
but you get it's 2, isn't it?
It varies
It
based
varies.
on
Oh,
whatever.
shit.
For me,
Yeah.
I got command range of 8, but I've only got 1 command point.
Oh,
And I have a command range of only 4, but I think I have 2.
And that could be.
All right.
That's
But I have to check. 'Cause
I'm
I
checking now.
So everyone out there in the
do you want
world,
me to come up
I
with
have
first,
my
or-
Nope, I only
superior
have 1.
French troops, our
English commanders.
Native American troops.
You have 1. Well,
Yeah, I have 1.
These are my
Bill has 1. So
French
I got
Marines or coup de,
You're running English?
Milice.
English Buccaneer. I got it.
And here are my coup de bras, the
You're
Woods
running
Runners.
English, right?
No, he's running Buccaneers.
you only have 1, Mike. For
It says 2. Yeah.
standard.
Yeah,
Spanish
Our
Spanish
objective in
Ranger.
this game is
You have a range of 8,
for
but you only have 1 command point.
Me to
Everybody's got
destroy
1 command
walls.
point.
Yeah. Now you're running
So-
militia,
No, I'm running the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
Your
Okay,
commander has 1
there's
free
English Buccaneers.
action
He's a 0
that he
range.
can allocate
Oh,
to any
that's a
of his
support
units
user.
Now,
within 4 inches.
okay.
When
what's
you
your command?
activate the group the
My
commander is
span
with,
is 4, and I have
No,
1.
no, 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 no. What is he, militia?
that's when you get the
commander or
opportunity
No, Buccaneer.
to
Now, let me see if I-
choose what you want to do with that free
Buccaneer
action.
commander.
Okay.
So when your
And he's
units go
just
to
the
move,
untested.
when you
Yeah.
activate them, they get 2
Okay.
actions.
And what are you
Um,
running for your
If
troops?
the commander gives them
Well, I got that.
another action, it's
Freebooters
called a free action.
Freebooters.
And Sea Dogs.
So
Sea dogs.
your actions are going to be the most
Okay,
obvious
here they
ones:
go.
move,
Put these out. So
shoot,
I
and
have a reminder.
reload.
So reload's an action.
Reload is an action, and you've got to check your weapon to see whether it takes 1 or 2 to reload the weapon.
Okay.
It depends mostly on if you shoot the whole unit or only half the unit. If you shoot the whole unit, it's 2 reloads.
Takes long to reload.
Now there are some units that have the ability to reload quicker,
Faster.
Yeah.
Yes.
but for the most part, that's it. Now, Bill, this is your French deck. You will need to open that up
Oh,
and
I will.
shuffle those cards. Yeah,
Okay.
because that's your
We'll pause the camera here while we prepare.
I know what they
So-
are. I've got my
We are ready to begin. I have shuffled
All
my
right, back
my
to you.
French deck. Of course, the French army is superior, as we all know. After I defeat Walt,
Superior
I
to
will
what?
swing over. I will swing over to get to Mr. Handsome over there and destroy his buccaneers, buttoneers.
Mutineers. Them be's fighting words, you Frenchy dog.
So, this is my first unit. It is 7 British militia.
All right.
Those are.
So now I move a unit.
You put a unit on within 6 inches.
All right. Well, we are
Marineros.
going to 6 inches out.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Sauce?
Now here.
Now,
The, folks
if you're
that
wondering
go
what
in
I'm
our
doing
store,
out there in
things like
YouTube
that
land,
normal. But they're not.
Walt is a crafty war
Like
gamer,
sea dogs.
known throughout the
They're
land.
Spanish sea dogs.
However,
And
this is close to French Indian
I
War
paid
world
extra
for me,
point to
so
upgrade
we'll
them
see how we
to,
come out.
try
All right, well,
same
I
thing
placed
with
a
these
unit.
ones. These are my.
Is that
these
appropriate?
Nanos.
Yep, that is appropriate.
I
that's
paid a
militia.
point per to upgrade them to train.
Now, were they drilled?
No.
English militia's drilled.
Now we have two games going on. Walt and I at one end of the table, and then Mike and Colonel Handsome,
Yeah.
dressed as
freebooters?
He's a captain today.
he's a captain today, captain of the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
Buttoneers, yes. They're wicked with the needle and thread when it comes to sewing on buttons.
I think Bill had a different idea.
I wasn't thinking of sewing.
So I put out my first group of sea dogs.
All right, am I ready to put out another?
Whenever now keep in mind you want to keep your groups within 4 inches of your commander if you want to be able to give them free actions. Otherwise, don't worry about it.
I'm not worrying about it.
All right.
My troops know everything about fighting in the wilderness.
Well, that's only if you
So I've placed my.
You want to put your commander out with the unit he's being deployed with.
Okay. I have my Milice on the far right.
I'm putting more sea dogs.
Or actually, they're coup de bras.
Oh, that's what I
I'm
got.
putting more
You
sea
guys
dogs out over here.
There's sea dogs.
Well, here's what I'm going to do.
All right. And your next unit.
Okay. We're putting the line infantry
And they're just there.
with the leader. Right here.
And we'll put it in front of them when they move out. That's another one of them guys.
Thank you, Walt, for allowing me to use your figures
Freebooters.
since everything I have is 54 millimeter and it doesn't quite match in scale.
No, it doesn't.
But it would be very impressive.
It does look very impressive.
These are my free booters. I have 6 free booters in the weeds.
I have the
In
Duke.
the, in the cornfield.
He's
Okay.
a
So you put
freebooter.
out your last unit, which would be your Milice.
And we're putting out the Milice. And I think I'm going to put them right here. That's my leader.
Sailors and brawlers. Isn't that synonymous? I mean,
So,
And these are trained Lancieros.
there we go.
Lancieros. Oh my God.
So, Bill, if you take a look,
Well, we'll put these guys.
you want to take a look at your figure sheet.
Yep,
Take a look at your French
That's the Sea Dog.
infantry.
got it.
Randy
Does
Jack.
it say what
Goff,
type?
right
Does
there
it say
with
what
the-
it's
from the front.
what kind of weapon it has?
We have
Melee
ready
weapons
to
and matchlock muskets.
Okay,
I remember
so
we pulled
fired muskets, firelock muskets. You said matchlock.
however many cards.
The
per
French
unit.
infantry
card
seem
per
to have
unit.
matchlocks. The coup de bras have firelocks. Everyone has firelock muskets.
Except for the infantry, you got matchlocks.
Now I got to see what the
Right.
precedence is here.
You said
Yeah,
It's
for
like
some
the,
reason the French infantry are
spades,
armed with
hearts,
matchlocks.
diamonds,
Everyone else has
hearts.
firelocks, which is odd because I would think the matchlock is not as good.
Well, I guess that's as good as any. Spades, hearts.
cards.
I am
All right, we're now shuffling our cards. Everyone, we had to take a few minutes to browse the rules. Walt is
Sound right?
going to be kind and caring to me. This isn't a tournament game,
Oh, I thought you were
so
I
I've shuffled my cards.
Look at everything, or certainly didn't remember everything. Fatigue. Let's see
Four
about
cards.
fatigue.
We get 4 cards, everyone. Playing Blood and Plunder, and there are my cards.
Tests.
So
right. That's tense.
I see.
That's for combat.
All right.
Uh,
So this tells me, oh, so I could use this
You
card,
acquired fatigue.
which, as you
I
can
know it's
see,
useless.
it is quite impressive.
Yeah, I'm looking at this and I'm going, no, this is actually
Now, if
more
you
like
get an event
7%
card
of this
or a joker comes out or whatever, then you got
Taking
you
action.
throw that down right away.
Negative
You
Okay.
replace the card, but we have to
fatigue on
deal with
action.
whatever the
Okay.
situation is. So
If
you can
begin with
decide
2 or more,
to
you take
go
1 fewer
first
action.
by taking the
With
highest
3 or
card. You've
more,
got suits
you're
here:
shaken, and you can only
spades,
rally.
trump hearts,
Right, but that's
trump
the
diamonds,
effects.
trump
How do
clubs.
you get?
How
Okay.
you acquire.
So the higher the number, the better it is.
Okay.
Well, let's go to 40 and that's the
Okay.
effect.
I have my card ready.
All right, flip it.
I'm flipping my card, and it is the king.
King of.
It is the king of clubs.
All right, and I've got a 1 of hearts. So the 1 of hearts will go first
Okay.
because the hearts trump clubs. but you'll be able to get just how many actions?
And so I have a trained unit here, so they can get 3 actions.
With that, right. Now, that's the most you can do, except for you can also do a free move. I didn't talk about pushes, but I'll talk about that when we get in closer.
All right.
So, this is my commander that's ordering these guys to move forward. They're going to move forward 1 move for 1 action, and they're
Okay.
going to move a second move for a second action.
I mean, most of the rule book you don't need because it has to do with ships. Well, you get fatigued for moving.
Only if you push. Which is
What's it is to push?
push is just an extra move that you get an extra free action. You can't do more than 3 actions in 1 turn unless you get a free.
So if he has a type that allows him to do 2 actions, he can move.
Well, a free action does not count as an action,
It does not, right?
and therefore there's no negative effects to it.
So Walt, my question is,
So
I have
your
on my
command-
card I have inexperienced,
Yeah,
trained,
your-
and veteran. So each of my
And
units
officer
will move on this
points.
card, or just one?
You
So
give that out when
I set it up so both you and I, all our guys are trained.
Okay.
So you always look at that set. So where's it say? So how many actions does a trained
It's
unit get?
basically a
3.
free action.
Perfect. Okay. So now
I
I've
think that's
the
right.
commander
He could be.
told them
I
to
don't know.
move, and then he had this unit. He activated them, and they did their 2 actions, which they moved twice.
Yeah, you can
So
just
now
do
you have
anyway.
now, and you can
With
assign
any
that card to anybody
trained
you
guy
want to.
or-
This unit
better.
here.
Right, but right now we're probably within 24. That's 12. What are you, 6?
6.
You're within 18
Read it
inches.
out of the
So what you could decide to do is to shoot, and then you can take. Although you're trained, you can do a dedicated action. So you take one. You take one to do a dedicated action, and then you fire, and then you can reload. But by doing a dedicated action, or you know what? Is it every? Yeah, I'm about to give you a signal or something. Let you know when to kill that. I think for every additional action you use, you can lower your number to hit me. So, for example, Bill, if we take a look at this chart, he has a rifle
Double
or a
up here?
musket. I think he's
So
It need-
my trusty unit here is going to blaze away
It's
at
not
Walt
gonna make a difference
right here,
game mechanism-wise.
and Walt's going to take my wrath, and I need
They need a
9s.
green marker.
Hang on a second.
Your guys need green markers.
No, I put a piece of 8 down.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
And blood and plunder.
All right.
So if you're interested in buying this game, you need D10 dice.
9 and 10.
Here we go, 9s or 10s.
Up against the wall.
Fou is French for fire.
Who?
Fou.
Well, it doesn't matter, right?
Right, as long as
Oh,
they
you
stay within
missed.
4.
All right, I fired a
Leave
volley
them in the base then.
of my French line infantry, and I missed. I needed 9s and 10s. Now, Walt, I get to. That was a trial roll, right? I get to roll a second time for a
Do you have a card that says re-roll?
no.
Okay, so now we go to the next card.
Okay. So we are now doing the next card,
Is giving them a free action.
and
And they're going to.
all right. Well, I have picked my next card.
I got the 12 of diamonds, which is a low card.
I have a 7, which is hearts.
So you go first.
All right, train 2 actions. What? How many
Doesn't
actions to
matter. You can't
reload?
activate more
1.
than once.
Well, it's a different
Free
group
actions
you have to
go-
pick.
I have to pick a different group.
Right.
Okay. I want to move these
Really?
guys.
Yes.
My Native
You
Americans.
say so.
Well,
Um,
that's what I remember. That's what a free action does.
Okay.
I'm looking at their
Even if
movement
they've already
rate.
gone,
Okay.
you within
I think
10.
everybody moves 4.
That's what I
They're
just
4,
made sure.
and I'd like
But
to
they only
advance
go
them.
4.
And
They're called inexperience on my sheet.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, then they are. Then you look at the inexperienced line. You probably get 2.
Inexperience for this
And
card, I
you know
get
that's
1
the third
action.
move
Okay.
that gives them no
Now, if
fatigue.
you look,
There's-
Bill, if you look
because
at the
it's a free
first
action,
card
It's
you
a free
played,
action.
Yeah.
club, you
Got it.
probably would have
There's
gotten
no
2.
negative
Correct.
effects.
The other one's got
Yeah,
3.
so keep
Alright.
in mind when you have
Now,
clubs, you really
that's
want to
your
let
free
them
action.
get clubs so they can make 2 actions.
Okay.
Free action at some
So I'm
point.
sending them forward.
When you activate your.
They'll go forward 4 inches.
Oh,
I activated-
yeah. Okay.
No.
I see.
You got the free
What
action
else do we
to
need
tell.
here?
If
Right.
you could have had
Oh, I
them
know it.
do an extra. You could
I
have
need
had them
reload
do
markers
something.
for you.
Oh, I see. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Next card then.
So my
Yeah,
Native
last card,
Americans
last
have moved up,
Ah, Jack of Hearts.
and
Club.
blood and plunder. There's the hand of
Clubs are last.
God.
Yes.
All right, this does though give me 2 actions.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Now, I moved them, so they're done.
Right. What?
Well,
all right.
these
So now we
guys
draw
can move twice and move
my
seven,
next
free
card,
to
which
get
is
out of the
I'm
woods
going
and
to
then four
move
more.
up my
Yep.
freebooters. Their
Those
train,
are
they
the
can
two
move up
actions up to here.
a total of 8 inches.
Then we'll give
So they'll get up to
these
here.
guys another action.
Yep.
Well, what the hell?
Okay.
Have them move
3 to get out.
3 to get out.
Now, I'm going to try something we haven't really done before with the camera. So, hold on, everybody.
Next turn.
All right, next card.
Yeah.
All right,
Well, that's
well,
just if you
I'm
use
I'm
free
gonna
action.
let's see my
Right. Yeah.
their
They
train.
don't have to be moved. You can
Okay,
move
I'm ready.
once, shoot,
I'm
and then
trained
reload.
with 8
Yep.
of hearts.
Well, 8 of hearts beats 2 of hearts, so you get to go first, and you get 2 actions.
Okay, I'm going to advance them. So, if you're wondering, those are the ones I'm advancing.
That's it. Okay.
My sea dogs are up to here,
They have
and that is the end of the turn.
marksman.
Okay, I don't know what that does.
I don't either.
I think I'm going to remount these guys on 1-inch bases. I know that. I guess if I do that, though, you can't put them on ships. They say.
So,
No,
are
you
these
can't,
cards
just
reshuffled?
Yeah. Huh?
Are they reshuffled?
No, just they can discard.
Okay, discard piles made.
All right, let's do another round here, bud.
Where are the
4 cards.
4 cards.
Come on. Green.
All right, everyone out there.
53.
This is the cards I got. So,
Somewhere it describes.
let's see here. Nothing really super good,
Okay, choose a
but
target.
we'll start with this one.
Check line of sight.
Well, I
Choose a loaded weapon which will shoot.
Well,
Measure to determine
I'm
the
ready.
range penalty.
I have a 10 of heart.
I have a 13 of spades, so I can go first.
Buccaneer guns.
Okay,
That
means
only gives me
that
with
tens
trained guys
hit
only
at
1
certain
action.
ranges.
All right.
So
They have
I'm going
ball
to
and
order my
shot
group here with the
and their
commander
marksman.
to fire,
So if I spend
gonna fire
both
here,
of the
Walt?
Yeah.
actions, I can
and then
do
with the commander's free action, he'll have them to begin to reload. So it takes 2 to
whatever the
reload,
target number
but he'll
is.
fire for
Okay.
1 action, and then he'll be halfway
But-
reloaded.
Let's see.
So where you've got a 2 on yours for reload, I'll be
Buccaneer's
down a
guns.
1 for a reload.
Roll
Okay.
the shoot.
And I will fire, and
Now,
I'm going to get.
are these special dice that you got for this game?
No, no hot
At
green
very
dice.
long range,
These
Buccaneer
are,
guns will hit on a
But
natural
I'm,
10.
and
Yeah.
the issue is I'm drilled, so it takes.
Where's
You know
this
what?
other
I am
stuff?
drilled. In order for me to shoot at you,
Where's marksman?
I have to first do a dedicated action to shoot at you.
Okay.
So that's the generals giving them the order, and then their free action. Well, they get 2 actions to. For his 1 action, they get 2. Well, they get a dedicated and they fire. I can then give myself a chance of hitting you on 9s
I know they're in there.
if
was looking
I
at the
decide
page
not
the
to
other day
reload.
and
That's what I'm going
marked
to do.
it.
So I'm going to hit you on 9s and 10s
That's,
9s and 10s.
with 6 dice.
All right.
I think.
No, that's a 9.
You got another 9 in there.
There's another 9. So that's 2. Now,
So they've been hit twice.
so they save because they're in the open. If you take a look at your chart, it probably says your save is like a 7 or a 6.
Okay.
my-
One shot.
Resolve is a 5.
But what's that say? I'm sorry. What's it say under shoot?
6-6.
Your shooting save is a 6.
My shoot number is 6-6. Fight is 5-7.
But
Wow.
Yoga
Buccaneer
is-
guns,
Well,
right?
so normally
Huh?
you would
Buccaneer
you would
guns.
save on a 6,
Okay, Buccaneer
Okay.
guns.
but that's only if you're in cover and you're
And
not
marksman.
covered. So therefore, you save on.
Buccaneer guns
Nines.
they get a hit on
Marksman. This unit
I
may
think you
spend
say
2
one
more
more.
actions
Okay, so I
to
need
make a
9 or
shoot
10.
test
9 or 10, right?
with
And
a
you shot me
musket
twice.
or carbine at
Yeah,
one
everybody's
bonus.
fired.
What page you on?
I have a 7 and a 1.
Okay, so you lose 2 guys.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's kind
Now
of
you're
a
going to roll for fatigue.
summary.
That's
What is your resolve number?
Yeah, it was
My
in an
resolve
odd
number is a
place, I
5,
remember.
Walt.
So
Alright. Yeah,
a
here we
5 or better,
So what's
no
it say?
fatigue.
go. For Buccaneer.
I rolled an 8.
All right, so you
Yeah,
got to roll
yeah.
3
You
times.
spend
1 for
two
each one of your dead,
To make a
Ah,
shoot
that failed.
test
That's a 2.
with a musket
and
or
then 1
carbine
extra.
at a minus
And that's a
1
5.
bonus.
All right, so you
Minuses
take 1 fatigue.
Because the range is a +2.
Now, are these special pirate dice?
Marksman
These
is
are. I wish they
2
were
actions.
bigger.
It's only a +1 then, because you're minus.
And you
one
could
off
probably
the-
just use
Right.
a 6-sider with different colors to
Well,
represent
the
different
range-
things.
All right.
But you've got one
The range
fatigue.
may,
Now,
whatever your target number is.
one fatigue does not interrupt or bother
let's
your
see, 'cause
your
mine goes
plane.
8 to 12 is
But if you
plus
get two
2,
fatigue,
take
you'll
off,
lose
that's
one
a
of your
foul.
actions when you
your-
activate.
Okay.
All right,
Skill
All right.
for shoot.
Now may I go?
you may go.
Well,
Now, should
trained.
I?
No. I didn't
How
say
much
that.
to
I said
reload?
what's your
Two
skill
actions to
shoot?
reload.
Right.
So-
Is your commander with that group?
Oh,
Yes, he is.
So you can
for
take two
for
actions to
freebooters
reload,
is
and then
6.
they're drilled though.
Okay.
You need to
So that's
you
your
need to
base
make it a
number to hit.
dedicated action, I think.
+2 for the range.
You could
makes
fire
that
back.
eight.
Yeah, but
But
the buck and ball.
So-
or
the-
your commander's there. He
the
can
marksman
well. That'll be an
takes the eight
obscured
down to a
shot
7.
though.
They can't see because
Right.
of the.
Ball and
They,
So
they,
I-
they could shoot, but it would be as if I'm in cover.
So I would roll 4 dice, needing 10s.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see.
Alright, yeah.
You,
If I
you
roll a natural
reload and then
10,
fire. Right. You wouldn't be.
I
Yeah.
get
You
to
just
roll
be,
the 10s
All right.
again.
More than
I
12
reloaded.
inches away.
I'm now firing
Right.
with
No
10s.
more than 12
and I
inches.
have no hits.
No more than
okay.
12.
So then smoke them again.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my French volleys have proved ineffective,
So
All right.
All right.
Next
you've
call.
So-
got
6 guys.
and I
Six
lost
guys,
2
six guys.
figures.
So
So everyone out there in YouTube land, I
So
think
eight
my
shots.
next card.
7.
because
Now
you, yeah,
I gotta
you
look
get
again.
sevens.
Well, all
I
right.
have to roll higher.
I'm
That or
ready.
higher.
I'm ready.
Right,
Four
now, if
hearts.
you want
I
that
have a
to be
9 of
something
hearts.
else, it
You
takes
go.
2 actions.
All
I know,
right.
I'm taking
They're
it.
gonna do. They
That's
get
why
1
I
action.
hit
They're
on the 7.
inexperienced.
Yep.
So let's see if we hit anybody.
So we're going
I see
to.
it.
1,
I would think they should move 6
2.
myself.
Yep,
I
I
see
see
2.
To be a Native
I see no
Americans.
natural 10s.
Nope.
Being
So
quick and
that looks
agile.
like 2 hits, and you save on a 9 plus.
And these are my Lancio.
So the Native Americans have moved. Now
And
Walt is
the
trying to
shooting,
decide
I
what
have
to
a
do.
six.
I
No,
think
in
I am
Newman it's
going
9
to.
plus.
Oh, is it?
Always.
I
Yeah.
guess that's a better view, everyone out there.
I think I'm gonna
Let's look at that then.
and activate this group of sea dogs.
Oh, the sea dogs are moving.
Yeah, they're gonna. I'm just gonna put in
How
there
did I
to represent
doubt
where
you?
they're at. But
I
actually,
wanna
only
see
move
what it
3
says
inches
that,
because it's
so
crap.
I moved.
But they'll be able to see your guys and they can shoot at you.
Through the jungle?
Well, I'm within 3 inches or 4 inches of the edge.
Okay.
They shoot at a 7.
Oh, reload markers.
Their skills is 7.
I guess we can use
I need
yellows.
2 because everybody shot.
I'm probably gonna. So if it's under 8, is it under 8? You want to measure from, just to make sure
Okay.
Are we under 8 or over 8?
You're right at, you're a little under 8.
Okay,
It's
so
like
this
7 3/4.
So if it's- I add 2 to my 7, so I hit you on 9s and 10s, Bill.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fire 5 guys,
Yes, it's in there.
and I missed.
I have a 10 and a 5.
You're right.
Save
They have
one.
fire,
One comes off.
and
I don't know
they're
what else
unloaded.
happens, if anything.
It's
Okay,
fatigue for that.
your go, or is it next go?
There's
Um,
something about.
I play 2
casualties.
cards.
All right, so now we go to pick another card.
So back to.
We're going to use this one. I am ready.
5 of diamonds.
1 of spade.
You get to go first.
All right. They've already activated. They've activated. We're going to go there, and
They get 1 action.
they're trained. Train gets 1 action, and I'm going to send them to that cart for cover.
Now,
If the target took hits, even if there's no casualties,
all right, and then
I
my
need a
5
fatigue
of
test.
diamonds.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna have my freebooters move up.
Uh-oh. Freebooters.
Yeah.
What
Now,
are freebooters?
freebooters
Okay.
are
So I suffered
their
from
main
that.
weapon. They have a buccaneer gun. I gotta look that one back up again. I think they're like a little bit, not like Coeur d'Ivoire, but like just they're not as good, but in that range. Like mercenaries, I guess. If I move up 4, I can shoot.
Walt, where's your hat?
Oh,
It was getting heavy.
my head's too big for it.
Ah.
Go figure. You know what? It's like it's just a little bit too tight. So So they're going to shoot at you, Bill.
Which target?
Like the same one, the guys.
Hey, Walt,
So what's the
what
range?
happens if you take losses?
It's
You
on
get
page
fatigue.
46.
Yes, you get,
Well, you
I have a
roll.
fatigue.
You roll for every loss plus one. So if you got shot at and missed, you don't worry about it. But every time,
No, but he got shot at and hit.
He hit me twice.
Hit twice, he saved one.
so it's one for the dead and plus one more, just because you lost.
So
a
you
lot.
roll for the unit.
And you have to roll your resolve or
Your
higher.
resolve, okay.
We're over
But-
12,
Yeah, I roll
so this is over
2d6
12 here,
or
Bill.
2d10s.
These guys have a shoot skill of 6.
Okay.
I am over 12.
And you need to do what?
Over 12 is 3. So I hit you on 9s and 10s
Take you on
with 6 guys.
Well, it's because I took hits.
Yeah,
There's one. Doesn't matter how many, but
There's
but
one
there you go,
9
one
and there's a
for
10.
add
each.
2
one
hits.
per
Two
guy.
hits. My resolve
That's
number
what
for
we're
those guys
shooting
are
at.
Add
5.
it to your
Well,
roll, not.
we're saving now. You're rolling your
No, that's
save
how many
roll, but
dice
you're
I
in the
roll.
open.
I'm
so
in the open.
9s and 10s.
9s and
is the
10s.
save.
And I got 1 9
What
and a
page
2,
am I
so I
on?
lost 1.
46.
So you pop a guy off, and then you'll have
I'm
2
not sure how
fatigue
these
rolls. The
mechanisms
resolve you
work.
said was a 5.
unit
Yeah.
rolls
So roll 2
3d10
dice
for
above
each.
a 5 or higher.
Yeah.
46.
A 5 and a
Target
2.
number
All right, so
is
then
the
your fatigue
resolve
now is
skill.
2.
Okay.
So when
Okay.
they activate next turn, they'll only
their
be
resolve,
you
they'll
roll
do
one
one
d10.
action less. So if you
Their
gave them a
resolve is a
spade,
Oh, and
they could do
additional for
nothing.
each casualty.
Now,
Yeah.
if they sit
So
and
it's
don't do
one because
anything,
I got
I
hits.
think you have to. Do you roll? I guess
One
you roll
and
to see
then one
you
for
resolve because you
casualty.
remove the fatigue.
Okay.
So that's it for that
Alright,
card.
so
And so
each die has to roll resolve or
did you
higher,
go?
or you take a
What did you
fatigue.
pull first?
Correct.
A
So each
spade.
one that
Spade.
fails.
I moved
Okay,
them
I
up
got
and then
it.
you moved
resolve
them
is
in
a five.
fire.
So that's
So
the
the
last
more you
card.
get hit, the
I'm a
more
club.
chances you have
Have
to
it.
get.
All right.
It's taking
It makes sense, yeah.
And your spade again.
Yeah.
One.
10
So
or
you can
4.
move their
Take
quarter
one
wall.
fatigue.
They get one action.
And
Boy, they're gonna try this.
Fatigue is red.
All right. So our camera view can't quite see the coup de grace. There we go. There they. This whole video, I was asked by a couple people just to sort of let it go,
I've
even
got
though,
this back now, too.
and then they can
Yes.
fast forward as they like.
every round.
So
Okay,
I have moved
went with an 8.
the coup de grace, the woods runners. They're coming around Walt's flank.
So I'll move. These guys are clubs.
You were at 10.
So I get 3 actions
Well,
with
you
these
could-
guys.
that
Now
probably closes
you can
the
only
other
do.
guys.
You can't do more than 2 of the same
Not
action.
much, you're over eight.
So what they're going to move is 6 inches and fire at the Indians. That'll be their third thing.
And what does fatigue do to you?
And 6 inches will get me just on the other side of the brush here.
Well,
Oh, wow.
fatigue's one of those
It's
things
only-
that
it's only
if you
4 guys.
require,
They're coming in on my Native Americans.
Then they route.
So
Oh, I
they're
see.
going to fire.
But they don't, like, slow you down or affect
Well-
other things.
Effects of fatigue. One fatigue point has no effect on either.
There you
Uh,
go.
2 or more causes the unit to
I think
lose
I'm going
one
to be
action
over
when it
4
activates.
inches.
Oh, that's
So
right, I remember
I think it's
reading
a
that.
+1.
3 causes the unit to
It's a
lose
plus
one
one.
shape.
These are my
7
sea
or
dogs. Their
twice
skill
the
is a
number of
7.
fatigue as
So I only hit
the
you
number
on.
of
I need
units you have.
8s. 4 dice on
Now
8.
it's
it's
route.
right.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So if you've got a unit of 12, but
Whiff.
they
Whiff.
all
We
they've
got
done is
2
take
reloads.
hits and they acquire
7
7 fatigue.
All right,
They're
and then
gone.
Bill,
Yes.
that's it for that. That's the
Even
end
though
of the
they suffer
second
no
turn.
active
Yeah.
casualties.
So I'm gonna get 4 more cards, Walt.
Yes.
It's all the hits.
Now can I look in my deck
You
and
gotta
pick the
figure
best
the,
ones?
Rolls.
You know
Well,
what?
yeah.
In this game, it's one of those things where
Okay.
All right.
you need a mix of cards. You know, if you get all spades, you're going to have a hard time. You're going to get to go first, but you're going to have a hard time doing anything.
I'll vouch for that.
But all clubs,
And
but all
you can
clubs-
use his command,
this just means you might get whacked first when you need to go
Okay.
first.
his freebie.
Okay.
All right, I'm not ready yet. Yeah. All right, what do you got, Bill?
I have a 10 of spades.
That's going to beat my 5 of hearts.
All right, everyone.
See? Let's look at your shoot skill.
Yep, my young
17 is-
warriors. They're young warriors, by the way.
Fine,
They're
that's,
inexperienced.
like I
They
said,
have a
it's
shoot
16
level
plus
of
4.
6/6.
All right, so they shoot it at 6.
Yep.
And
Plus 4 to
you're
your 2
plus
hit number, right?
we're just beyond 4,
Yes,
so you're
yes.
going to hit me on 7s.
Okay.
You're going to get a total
That
of
takes you
5
probably
dice
into the range
twice.
of 10 or 11.
And I need 6 8s, right?
You said 6 and you're at a +1, so you're 7.
Now,
You need
seven.
being in cover doesn't affect
All right,
my
the first
shooting,
roll.
It affects my save.
We have 1 hit with a 9.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's a
Everything
6.
else is
okay.
a mix.
All right, there's 1. Roll again.
The second volley of arrows.
Four's an
Oh,
11.
look at
Can't
that,
hit me.
Walt. 3
Really?
10s.
Wow. That's
So-
4 hits.
Total of 4 hits.
All right, so I have 4 saves coming. Now, I say with my sea dogs
Poorly equipped, but we are trained.
on 7s.
Okay.
-3 because you're hitting me with bows. So I save on 4s and better.
4s are better with Walt.
Good, good, good. 1 dead.
So all those arrows, and we only killed 1, but 1's better than none.
Now I roll 2 fatigue dice, and the sea dog's resolve is a 5.
Actually, real, or are these also mistakes in the cards?
So
One fatigue.
Well, that's what I'm about to double check.
All right. Well, I have
Nope, it says
A
they're
5 of
drilled. So what
hearts.
does drilled do?
Are we within 6 inches?
I don't know.
No. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to order this group to charge you.
I'm being charged, everyone.
But I'm
And
gonna have
cannot
to
be
charge you
attempted
with a
if
push.
The target number for the shoot test
And with
is
a
11
push,
plus.
That means
So if
I'm
your
going to
base
take the
is a
fatigue.
7 plus 4 is an 11, you can't. I think a
So
10
it's going
might
to be
always
5
hit.
guys on 5 guys, Bill.
So these four.
Okay, Walt. And
now
my,
they can-
My fight skill is a 6, but you know what? You don't fight back.
what do you mean I don't fight back?
Because you fired, right?
Right?
So you've done your action. Now it's my turn to come in and do something to you.
So you're going to chop me while I stand there. Everyone, you need to see Walt's face. Walt, can you do that again?
No.
so,
So I hit you on 6s. I don't know if there's, we'll have to look to see if there's any modifiers. There may not be.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
I broke into this action. Walt's charged
But
me,
it doesn't seem like
and
spending
he gets to
action
roll
would
on
be-
me with
would be
hand-to-hand combat, but
worthwhile
because I
because
fired, I'm
you
not
can't
allowed
hit,
to
so-
roll
Dedicated
back.
actions.
So I fired my bows, and then
Plus and minuses on
another
the
unit's
dedicated
charging
action.
me, and I'm just going to stand there and get chopped up.
Well,
But
you'll survive.
I should survive because Walt is
Dedicated
going to roll bad
actions
dice.
Are a specific kind of action.
Yes, they are. Fight, dismount, spike, start, repair. Well, apparently, because it's something to do with being. in
Oh,
formation.
dedicated action. Here you go. Fight, in
Yeah.
melee, dismount. So that's
We are going through the rule book, which is a phenomenal book, looking up the hand-to-hand combat rules,
very pretty book.
because Walt makes sure that everything is as fair as
Right.
possible when we're gaming at Walt's
That's the
land.
case.
The index is sorely lacking, though. I must tell you.
There's a newer version. It's the white book, and you get an extra. It says you get defensive fire.
All right, I get defensive fire, 5 figures, and am I rolling on 7s again?
I'd say you're on 6s because I'm in close.
5 dice on 6s.
6s, yep.
And I got 4 out of 5.
Okay, and I save on 7s -3, so I save on 4s. So I have lost 2 guys.
That were coming in.
Right. So I'm down to this, and I get to roll my fatigue. And I get 3 fatigue. That's a fatigue, that's a fatigue. So I take 3 fatigue, that makes me shaken, so basically, I don't even know that I can
It
fight
only
you.
matters for giving them the extra emotion.
I think if I'm shaken from that, I can't close.
Okay.
Wow. So, thank you, Walt, for being fair and checking the rule book.
7 of diamonds.
7 of hearts.
I think you go first.
By the way, on
Hearts
the
overrides
Yep, I go
diamonds.
after you.
this is what the
Okay.
guys are doing on the other side of the table.
Not much.
There's Kevin, or otherwise known as Colonel Handsome, or Pirate Buttoneer.
Randy Jack to you.
Okay.
And poor
You're in
Mike.
charge.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, it says
Starters. Actions.
you get to go
Now,
first. You got a
dedicated
spade.
action is
Yep.
a fight.
So,
And I
they've
can-
activated. I'd like to move this unit. They're
How's that?
Now,
this
what the
unit
hell
over
is,
here.
what's
Coup
the
de grace
damage
are
on-
trained.
what's
Trained
the
gets one
dedicated
action. Now, well, I want to go through.
Well, they tell you,
3
you know,
inches.
fight, melee combat's dedicated,
They're like right here.
Yeah, just put them on the other side. That's
Yeah, but
and they also tell you move, charge. Charge is a standard action.
right. It initiates a combat.
Right.
All right.
All right, I have.
All right. Well, I want to charge you with
A
this
charge
other
is
group,
one action.
and you can shoot at me again. Oh, he's down to 3 guys. Oh well, what the hell? They're charging in. They've got a fatigue on them. It doesn't affect anything yet.
All
You're
right.
gonna get your 5 shots hitting me on
Sevens or sixes?
6s.
See page 47.
Japers.
Maybe that will tell us.
Well, that's a hit. That's a hit. 3 misses. Well, 2 hits.
That's not a save. 1 loss. Okay, I rolled 2 dice, needing 5s or better. That's good. That's good. So they pass. So I'm gonna get 2 attacks on you.
All right, 2 attacks on
Apparently
me.
you move up to 3,
Oh, it goes over here.
and I can.
2 attacks on
I can
you, and I hit
defensive
you
fire.
on
Well, my first move
6s.
would have just been at the edge of your 3.
Okay.
2 dead Indians.
Two
Oh,
dead-
you get to roll saves. I'm sorry.
So
All
that
right.
What are
is
your
a
saves?
standard action.
Resolve
It's
is a
charge.
5, but I'm in
No,
the
no,
open.
what, see where it says
That
fight?
allows me to get closer.
I'm
than
6'8".
8. So
Yeah.
you saved on 8s.
10 and a 1.
So
Now,
you
the
lost 1
fight
Indian.
action is dedicated.
And then you will
is used to battle
roll
enemy
2
units and
dice,
melee.
1 for the dead and 1
I'm not
plus
sure
for your
that the
fatigue.
charge doesn't
And you said your
include
resolve was a
that.
5?
Yes.
So 5 or
It
better.
says it's explained on page 47.
6 and a 4.
So you save 1 fatigue.
I get 1 fatigue.
Well, not that I see.
Very bleak, very bleak. So Walt is pushing this flank hard. And he's really chopped up the center line troops too.
All right, we're ready for the next card.
All right. I am ready.
Resolve any defensive attacks.
12 of hearts.
12 of hearts.
I don't know if I have any.
That's
See,
a lot.
Units
I
armed
think we
with
just roll
ranged
high roll
weapons,
goes first.
Okay.
most
I'm a
small
4.
arms,
I'm a 7.
excluding
You
explosives.
go first.
They have
Have
pistol.
the option to
Well,
deliver a
I want to
defensive
have my
attack
commander
when you're
here
charged.
What's the range on a pistol?
order these guys to reload for their 2 actions
We'll get to that.
and load it now.
Well, pistols.
Okay, Bill, your go.
All right.
Let's see.
We are going to. Boy, they've gone.
You've got
Who's our,
your 2 in the middle.
Yeah.
where the different kinds of weapons are listed.
How do I get rid of this fatigue, Walt?
So you've got.
Here we go. Musket, buccaneer.
So now we're to our last
Yeah, well,
card.
I gotta look at my
Well,
stuff as
13
well.
of hearts.
8 of
Now,
hearts.
I know that because I got
13 is
lances,
higher
I
than
go
8, so I'll
before
go
you.
first. I think all these guys are going to do is
What?
reload.
Yes, because I've got the longer reach.
Alright, brawlers enable
It
me
is
to roll an additional dice for each
your milice.
natural 10. roll.
All right, Walt. They're gonna advance.
They can move, get behind the cart,
Yeah.
Okay.
and if you want to, once they get there, you can shoot. And you should be under 8 but over 4.
Basically, it's 1-on-1. I got
You're under
7
8.
figures.
So,
All right, we're gonna blaze away.
5, 6, 7,
So
8.
what is your
So
shoot skill?
My shoot skill
You'll
for
have a
the
extra figure on you.
Canadian Milice is a 6'7".
added for pistols.
6, 7 plus 1 because you're under 8, so 8. So you're going to
Brawler
get 6
allows me to
shots,
reroll.
needing 8 or
Pistols
better.
allow
And
you
who's
to
your
reroll.
target?
Okay.
Oh,
And
we're
you
gonna
get
shoot
to
those
Okay.
guys right there.
Oh, and I get to fire. I get to roll twice.
And I need
All
6s.
You need 8s or better.
8s. Well, that's a miss. That's a miss. We got one hit.
Okay. And I save your
But then my
fire, my
pistols are
English
empty.
militia.
Yes.
All right.
They are in the open.
Requires
I only save on 9s
two
and
Two
10s.
reloads. Okay.
I rolled a 6 and I lose a guy.
And I need
Right
smoke.
off the
Now
bat.
they don't come with braces.
Because my unit has blazed away.
No, the commander has a bracelet.
Alright, so I'm going to roll
They're
one
not-
fatigue
not-
die
not
for the
the
dead,
dog.
and then I'm going to roll another fatigue
Now,
as
is your
plus
commander
1,
in that
and my
unit?
resolve on
Yes.
these guys is a
Okay.
5. I do
So,
not take
he
any
does not
fatigue
need to
though.
reload. Now,
Okay,
for me,
That's it.
that's
for me.
it. So I think this is turn 4 we're coming up on.
Scouts, elusive,
Another 4 cards.
elusive.
Yep.
So I
One,
basically will
two.
re-roll.
This unit may add
Three,
a -1
4.
bonus to its range
fleur de
since
lis.
all of its models are in cover. Nope, that's the elusive. What about
This is
scouts?
terrible. Alright, I'm ready when you are, Walt.
This unit may move through rough terrain
You gotta give me a second here.
without the
Bill.
-1 move penalty. Okay. What about
Oh, this is-
skirmishers?
Anytime you want to surrender,
Activated with a spade or
I'm wondering if I should go there first because I still think I gotta do it.
I'm ready for my Native Americans to
All
take
right,
those 2
all
guys.
right. That's I'm trying to beat you to the punch here.
2 of clubs.
Oh, that's not going to do you any good. You needed a spade.
I know.
Oh, okay. Anyways, I'm going to try to fight you again, but now we're in hand to hand already.
Uh huh.
yeah.
So I roll 2
Well,
dice.
that doesn't
My
mean
fight
because it's
skill
talking about ranged attacks.
Yeah.
But apparently some units
is a
if
7.
unit charges an enemy
6.
unit,
I'm a
it
6.
may take a free
Okay.
move.
Alright, we have
action.
native
I got-
combat here.
I got one more hit on them, so you're going to have a save roll,
Is
and I think you
resolved.
said your save
In
was
this
an
case,
8.
the
Yes.
enemy unit
Okay.
cannot
And I
pursue
rolled a 4.
skirmish
So
unit.
another Indian dies, and now you roll 1 die for him and another die for your.
Is that a unit
so,
trait?
3 and
Yes.
4.
Some
Failed.
units can
Is that
skirmish,
2
some
resolve?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
One of mine
So
says
they go to
skirmish, so
3
I'm assuming
fatigue.
mine
Now they're
is-
shaken. They fall back. I think it is 4 inches.
What is weakness?
Alright.
-1
Walt's
bonus
driving me
to
back.
shoot tests with small arms
Right over there.
and to fight tests against units with more fatigue than this unit.
Who's ruthless?
The guys you're fighting.
Okay.
The Lancios.
Okay.
But I don't have
So
more
that was
fatigue
my
than you.
card.
so-
Now
That's
you can
correct.
go with your card. Now
Does
you
he
can
know whether
activate
it's
them with that if you
experience?
want to.
Okay.
You can't. I don't
That's
think
what
you're
I
allowed to
just need to
rally.
know about.
Something
So
that
if I
happened
roll
this
initial, I
turn.
need,
They
I
are
roll 8
shaking. I think
dice.
if you're shaking,
I
you
need
can't do
my
anything.
hit
So you
number.
can't. You really don't want to use
Well,
all
For
that.
me.
I'm going
I
in
could
with
be wrong
7.
on that.
Yeah, but
All right,
that's
let's-
just summarizing.
That's
Yes.
this is
Then
3 actions
because
here.
have
I can reload and
pistols,
fire, can't I?
will re-roll any misses.
Correct.
Alright, this
Because
unit
I
here will
have,
reload and fire.
Brawler.
I will leave
I will re-roll.
I will
any
leave the
10s,
smoke there since
natural
I'm going
10s.
to
To give
That's
for-
exactly what you
it's
do,
not
though, Bill. So
a
you're going to
reroll,
hit me on
it's
8.
an
6
additional,
dice,
yeah.
8s or higher.
come on.
So I
So
understand.
you got 1, 2, 3 hits out of 6.
Ooh, this is going to sting.
In a fight,
So
Maybe that's what you had in mind
my
the
skill
whole
is a
time.
5.
there we are.
All right, so my save.
Firing right here.
I'm in the open. I think I'm just saving on 9s and 10s, Bill.
And I don't know that there's any negatives.
3 dead.
3 dead.
Because the fatigue
That is
doesn't do
dramatic.
No.
Dramatic. Now,
Not
at the
that
end
I
of this
see.
turn, we
You
got to
have to have
take a
more
strike
fatigue.
test.
that. Okay, so 5s or better.
Because I'm definitely down over a certain amount.
Correct?
So I got 3 dead. I got to
Yeah,
roll
yeah,
1
Five or better.
additional. Now my
You
resolve
always
is
have to
5.
re-roll equal to or over your
Pass,
number.
pass, pass, pass.
So that's 6
Wow.
out of
Yeah,
7.
that's what I say. Wow.
I'm gonna mark that. I
Um,
have 6.
Walt pulled that out of his
behind.
Now I
his
come
butt
back.
cheek.
No, because I go first. I've got the longer reach. You have 6 saves to make.
Oh damn!
We'll pause the camera for a moment.
How many did you lose?
I lost
So-
3.
So you
But I
roll
hit
4.
6 times.
No, no,
So
but
that's
he
one.
lost. He's,
It's 1 for being hit.
What
and
the
then
game
3 more
looks
score.
like.
What is
Right.
that?
and you got to roll 5 or higher if that's a resolve.
Wow, they all failed. So what's that mean?
You're shaking, so you'll fall back. I think it's 4 inches, and you'll put on 4 fatigue, and then it's kind of like chain of command. Not chain. Well, it is. If you have twice as much fatigue as figures, they break. Or if you get to 7 fatigue, they break.
But they haven't gone yet.
That's right.
Well, here's the real problem. They haven't gone, but when you're shaking,
Yeah.
you can't do anything but rally, and I thought it said in the rules about the.
All right,
have
wait.
two
So
actions
should I
at this
rally
point.
this guy, Walt?
With
I think
somebody
that's
that
what we
hasn't
should
gone.
do. Now that gives you.
Because they went.
They're inexperienced,
They
but that
went-
gives you
they
2
went.
actions, right?
Now you've
Right.
got
So you
somebody
want to roll
that-
2 dice, and what is the
Well,
result?
let
A
me-
5.
A 5.
So 2 dice, 5 or better.
Spend his.
All right, 1 and a 10.
Command.
So you'll reduce them to
and
2.
Take off 3 of those.
Oh, they're 4
I
2.
don't think
I'm a
that's how
shake.
that
I'm a
works.
fatigue 3 shaken, so I go to a 2.
So you're no longer shaken. So next turn they'll be able to do something.
Okay, so I played my card,
All right, mine is an 8 of
and
clubs.
what I did, everyone, is I rallied them a little bit. Now Walt is being evil, as you can see. He is.
I can follow up.
I don't know what he's doing.
Well, if I fire there and I hit you, you have a better save there.
Oops.
If I fire further down,
Let's see.
you're in the open. I got a better chance of killing you.
Yeah. Big decisions.
But it's harder to hit you there
Yes.
because I think it's a +4.
It just doesn't
It's
tell you
+3,
anything.
+3, and my
No,
English.
this
These are
is-
my freebooters.
this is
They
very
fire
comes
at
off
a
the bat.
6.
Yeah.
I
It's
hit
really
you on a
not
9 or a
that-
10 there.
Well, let's see.
I hit you on an 8 there. So I'm going to fire 6 shots at the guys in the open. Better chance of killing
Okay,
you.
dedicated action is a rally. Okay.
All right.
Now, a rally.
Miss, there's a miss, there's 1 hit.
Um, page 42.
So you roll 9 or a 10 to save somebody.
You hit here?
No, I fired
Oh.
at them. Yeah,
How many did you get me?
just 1.
Here.
6.
Oh,
6.
rally.
So another guy dies, and then you're going to roll 2 dice, 1 for him and you resolve, so you take 1 more fatigue. Do
Okay.
you have any fatigue at all? No.
No, I have
Okay.
1 now.
So I take smoke, and I have to get a
So
reload.
one of them's a
Okay.
dedicated action.
So that was it for that turn.
Man, that unit's just about. This unit here is just about gone.
That doesn't come. That's
All right, I'm ready to flip a card, Walt.
I am too.
fatigue.
8 of clubs.
I'm going to go with the 2 of spades. The commander's ordering them up to here,
Wow.
and we're charging in.
What do you mean you're charging in?
Well, because he gets a free action. That was to move there.
They don't want to charge.
Yes, they do.
There's a cart in their way and everything.
I don't know that the cart does you any
They're
good,
looking
'cause-
up at you going,
Ah,
Walt, you're
okay.
crazy. You're crazy, Commander. Up there.
So my fight skill is a 6. You've already fired, right?
All right,
Correct.
so
And you haven't reloaded, or
Still
are you
looking to
reloaded?
see how
No,
you-
my smoke's right in front of me.
Oh yeah, okay. So you can't shoot at me because you're unreloaded. So I get 4 dice,
well,
and
we
I
can't
hit
take
you
a test.
Oh, I'm sure that's part of it, but
Fight skill is a 6. I hit you on
And I assume
6s.
it's the resolve number.
1,
and
2.
that
First
very
one,
well be.
three,
The first
four.
one
It's
gets
just-
a plus because it's
So you have 4 saves. What are you
Okay.
guys saving?
And it's only one.
My
and the
save
other two,
is
You just do.
fight number is 7-7,
You're also
shoot
down
6-7, and resolve is 6.
So 7. So you want to roll
Because-
7s and higher.
Even with the
Got
cart?
How much fatigue?
Oh, I had 4.
I think in this
yeah.
game you're fighting over. It's not
Alright.
considered like defense.
I got a
Save.
7 and 8. I got 2 saves, 2 dead.
All right, so
Down one
remove 2
action.
guys, and then you
You're
roll
right, you
2
have more
plus
than
1,
2,
3
you're
dice.
down one.
And the
And
resolve is
So,
a 6.
Yeah.
still a roll.
9, 7, 7. No
You don't
issues.
care. You don't care.
So
Right, so I got to roll.
super duper melee going on there, or whatever it is, with Walt being evil to me
Okay, 4 or better.
right here.
And
So it is your go next.
So that's the one
Because
you
you
just took off.
you pulled a club, didn't you?
Yes.
So your club
Yes,
goes.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
So
you get
it's a
one
3
more
action for a trained unit. They're trained. So couldn't I pull the
And
smoke and
That's a
fire?
5 or better.
So didn't they already just fire at me and reduce me?
Right.
That, you haven't
Oh,
activated
that's right.
him, and you haven't
That's better
activated
than
him.
we were.
Yep, you're no longer shaking.
Let's activate them.
And that's
Now can I go 4 and 4?
You can go 4 and 4, and then if you have something to shoot at, you can shoot.
Last card, right?
Last card.
Alright, so here they go.
I am a 6 of hearts.
Three of
So that's my
clubs.
first movement.
Okay, I
Okay.
will go first.
Yes.
And then you have a shot.
No, that leaves them.
It's about 14 inches.
So you're over 12 but under 16. So that's a +3. Now, they're marksmen, but I don't think you can do marksman because you don't have enough actions.
No. So 9s and 10s.
Well, what is their, what are the,
Their shoot number is 6-6.
What are those
so
guys?
6 and 3 is 9, so it looks like 9s and 10s with 4 dice.
All right. And we rolled 110.
Okay, so I have one save roll, and these are my freebooters. They save on a 7.
So I'm blazing away from here to there.
I take 1 fatigue.
That's it?
And you go last.
All right. A club
One
does
for
give
two.
me 3 actions with a trained guy.
Yes.
Coming around Walt's
So you've
flank.
done some
Just
damage
Getting them
to
in the
me.
rear.
A third of
All
the
right,
same
now we got the
amount
last card.
is
The
a
last
thief.
card for me is my heart, which is those guys fired, they charged.
Well,
Yeah, this is it for me.
they'll use 1.
It's,
Yeah, I think I screwed up.
Why?
Because we don't care. And then they're going to use
Because
the
I don't,
last
I haven't activated either one of those guys. I activated somebody twice here.
7.
Well,
I think these guys had already gone, and I killed one of your guys. So take off your fatigue and put one of your guys
All
back
right, now
up.
these are more of the freeboot.
Okay.
So they have
So-
Buccaneer guns,
well, we could put little poker
and
chips
they
next to them.
are
Yeah, that's my one
Ball
buddy
shot
Andrew. That's what he does. He gives little green markers.
Okay.
down.
so that gives them
Natural 10.
That was going to be a
an extra
spade
roll for the
to
marksman.
them.
No.
I did a club with them. I did a spade with them.
Is
This
a
was my
Oh, wait a
last
minute.
card.
-1.
I take that back. I did do
To
that.
any
Because I
range
fought you
penalties.
here first.
Okay.
So you take,
The
so
range
put your
penalty,
fatigue back.
there are
And he's
always
dead.
positives.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
So
guy's the one that's
basically canceled
gone.
All
out
right.
All right. So then
The
I got
plus
this
one.
guy here, and he's got
being a marksman.
Is that
last
right?
card.
But it takes
Should be
2
your last
actions.
card.
So I get 2 actions.
It takes 2 actions to make that happen.
Uh-oh, here comes
Yeah,
you
Walt.
have to.
Well,
I have
I'd
to.
like to attack you, but I think under the circumstance, I think you can run
So
away.
you took out the range
I
penalty
think he's just going to reload.
because you spent time.
He's
in
got
it
to reload with 2. He's got.
That's what your
No,
marksman.
marksman rerolls 10s.
No, that's your ball and.
No, I think he's. You know what? I think he's got. I think he's shaking. He fell back. The only thing he can do is rally.
I got it.
So he's going to roll 2 dice.
I don't know this stuff well enough.
Well, I don't either. I
It's a
just
5.
looked everything up yesterday again.
Pass. So they're down to 1 fatigue. If they're shaking, all they can do is rally.
Traits are nowhere sensible.
What are you looking for?
What? Marksman. Oh, there's an index.
You hit me at a
And
9.
roll 2 dice.
All right,
dice.
my 2 figures firing out there with 9s.
Right.
And here we go with a
Oh,
5
when
and
you
a
check for
3.
fatigue or
Okay, so
whatever.
now
that's
that's a
different.
different
you've
thing.
used
You hit this
3
once.
actions. You got 1 action left because your commander's got no one else. So you can either start a reload or you can try to roll off your fatigue.
Let's get off the
And now
fatigue.
you
Okay.
roll
Now
2
I do
dice.
2 dice.
and
I'm
you
a
need
10.
to get better
Yeah,
than
that's
whatever
fine.
your resolve is.
So
All right.
now let's take a look at percentages of people dead. I got 2, 4,
And you
Six.
fail
They added to a
twice.
6.
8.
So I
I've
get
lost 9
2
guys.
fatigue.
2 fatigue.
All right, 4. I've lost 8, Walt.
Okay, now what we have to do is figure how many guys are in. Well, take a look.
That
You've
is-
got a.
All right, we're getting our next 4 cards. Walt, what is this, our 5th turn?
Yes.
For 2.
So they're the
Wait a
ones.
minute.
All right, looking over my cards, everyone.
So
Look at
drew-
that.
I
That's
drew
your
an event card.
CNC?
Yeah.
Oh, Walt drew an event
He
card.
has to be
So we gotta see what that does.
I'll pause the camera while Walt looks up the event card.
No, he give it.
Them is I probably
Miss,
should have
miss. Oh,
earmarked
it's terrible. Only 1 hit.
1 hit here.
Right. And what is your
for your command.
For those guys, it's a 7,
It
Okay.
says, everything I've read
7 or
says,
better?
10.
I
Yep,
pick who gets
nothing.
hit, I pick
Ha.
who dies.
I don't
The
even
commander's
think
always
that
the
was a
last.
waste of shot.
And then he goes
All
somewhere
right.
else. That's the only
Okay.
reason
So,
you need the unit.
my
Because they talked
Canadian
about
Police,
ganging up.
they are trained with 3
You're
actions.
going, okay, so how does that
So-
work overall?
I can reload
Does it
and
not
fire,
matter?
correct?
No, you're in hand-to-hand combat.
All right, can I fight you
All
hand
right,
to
now,
combat?
Yes. You get
I
4 dice.
assume I
Okay.
can't shoot.
My fight number is 7-7, Walt.
So you want to roll 7s
My
or
guns
higher.
aren't loaded.
7 or higher.
Okay.
We have an 8,
So, we just go with,
an 8.
I
1
got
hit.
So 1 hit, so I say I have 1 save roll.
7 again.
I need
and
to
I
save
fight
on
on
a.
a 6, same as always.
I save on a
It is
6.
7.
But I don't
But I
fight
have
back.
lances, so I go
Roll a
first.
5.
And I don't fight
lost.
back.
No.
I don't go on anything.
Yeah,
except
I
for
lost a
save.
guy. I'm looking at the wrong card, but it doesn't
And
matter. I
my
lost a
fight
guy.
skill is 8.
Yay!
Then
Now,
I
do
have
do
2
I have any
fatigue
skills here?
tests to take.
freebooters are
resolve is a
they're
5.
marksmen and ball and
Pass,
shot.
pass.
They're sailors, but they're not brawlers. They're
All
not,
right,
they're
so
not
they're
careerists.
into it. All right, next turn. Next card.
Boy, they're really duking it out, Walt.
They are.
You missed
I am
one.
prepared.
Hit.
Oh, you missed 2.
Oh God, Bill.
Hit. So that's 5.
5 out of
Saves.
6. So 5
All right.
saves.
I went with an 11 of the clubs.
With 6 of hearts.
My resolve is a
No, not resolve.
No.
Save.
Hearts go
From
first,
a
don't
fight.
they?
Yeah.
which is save. It's a 6. Okay.
Okay. So
No, wait.
It
Yeah,
looks
6.
like
They're
I'm
all
with,
the same.
no, not within 8
My guys
of
are
you.
all the same.
I am with these 2 guys.
Ooh, all but one.
And they only have 1 fatigue.
That's
So
much
these
better.
guys are going to, these 2 guys
So,
are going
I
to charge
lost
you
one.
again.
And
Okay.
I
They're
take a
unloaded
test.
still. Coming in.
Hit.
All right.
And one
So you're
attack.
charging here. I have a fatigue of 2. What does that do to me?
Oh, you
Pass
have
both
fatigue
of
of
them.
2 or 3?
Alright.
2?
It's a
My
2.
resolve's a resolve.
Um,
My resolve's a 5.
Oh, okay.
So
Say I hit
what
on
happens
10s
now?
instead of 9s and 10s?
We save it.
It's either going to
Alright.
reduce your ability.
New
It's
card.
like a chain of command. You lose 1 shot.
went,
Just
then I
roll
went.
2
Yeah,
dice
next
instead of 3 dice.
Okay, 9s and 10s.
I thought you were 8s.
I'm an 8
You're not fighting, you're
Yes, you
shooting,
do.
right?
because I'm shooting, right?
Right, 8s.
So my young order, or they're a shoot of a 6/6 for my
Oh, they
native.
shoot 6/6? Oh, then you've been shooting. Okay, so you're 6. Go ahead. I'm sorry, 6s.
That's kind of what I'm doing.
A 3 and a 4. I
That
miss.
never hurt me. Okay. And I'm coming in with my freebooters. They're a 6 on combat.
So I'm fighting back. I rolled well with a 6 and an 8, or a 8 and a 9.
Spear.
Walt's rolling now to save them.
Save on 6s.
Nope.
6 and a 3. I lost a guy.
Walt lost a guy.
Well,
And
That unit's got to be like sort of saying, "Well, I don't want you to move me around anymore."
fail, fail. They become shaken.
that's it.
And that was
No.
that fight. Now,
They're all
I can
3.
either have them or them. We've got
All
some
right.
food.
Okay, so
You
then,
lose an action. You don't get one.
that was my spade, that was your
Correct.
club. We got the next card.
But I only need one.
I'm familiar with
All right.
fatigue.
They're identical. All right. Well, we'll use this one.
Okay. Not within range.
Did you do 4 inches?
I am prepared.
No, he's not.
I'm prepared for Walt's onslaught.
Okay.
No one's
I'm ready.
prepared for Walt's
7
onslaught.
hearts. Hearts beat your club. You really didn't shuffle them well, did you, Bill? You got clubs out the wazoo. Well, I might as well continue to fight you there since I've got 3 guys left
At the wagon cart.
at the wagon cart over the beer wagon there. These are my militia, which fight skill is a 6.
Like, to take one off.
To try and remove.
Miss, miss, miss. Unfriggin' believable.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Walt's rolling good.
Yep.
I'm
yep.
lucking out on that. Now I like.
Now they're back to 2 actions.
Well, I forgot. Did I activate them already?
I guess
I
so,
did
yeah.
shooting with them. I just killed a guy. So they've gone.
And for their
They've
regular
gone.
They have not gone, and your militia back there have not
Oh.
gone.
All right. So we're gonna.
pair of full volleys.
So I need to reload.
That takes 2
You're
actions.
right, we didn't mark them.
We didn't mark them, so they
Oh,
need
no,
to
it
reload
doesn't.
and fire.
Well, it takes 2 actions to reload, right?
My card is a 3
It's not
action
2
for
actions.
train.
It's only 2
Then,
actions
Bill,
if,
you are very.
if
That's where you want the clubs.
4, 5, 6.
So my
You get 4
club
shots.
is gonna fire at them from the back,
Those
and
were 12. That's plus 3. Not, I think you're a 9, Bill.
I got 4 shots at 9s.
Yep.
All right, everyone. This is gonna eliminate Walt's unit
Which again, I'm not
by
sure
rolling a
whether
9 and an 8.
Well,
So the
so-
8 doesn't affect you.
No, my freebooters
Stand out.
are in the open.
9s.
Nope.
Not shaken.
That's the problem with being in the open.
Have no models in
So-
the
They take
My-
rolls 9s and 10s and roll a 6.
My Canadian milice are coming up Walt's butt.
Fail fatigue, so they'll take you up to
as a
fig of 2
dedicated
now.
action, which receives all the standard penalties and bonuses.
My flanking unit is
I
working.
didn't see anything
Um,
other than.
all right, last card.
Look at the-
Well, the
9 of clubs.
The leader's
That would be
action
those
is
guys.
the first thing you do.
And I'm 11 diamond.
And
I
since
think
you
the
no
only thing
longer
they
have
can
two
really do is
fatigue,
with two
I
actions
would
is to
assume you're
reload.
fine.
Oh, you know what the problem is?
You got the
I'm
fatigue.
down to one. Yeah, I have two fatigue, so I'm down to one action.
That's it. If you have two or more fatigue, you only have one.
So I think what he's going to try to do is maybe rally one of those
Yeah,
off.
I think it's 3 or more. You can only rally.
Right. So with the 9, at least he goes down to 1 fatigue.
My
Okay,
guys
and
don't
then you
have
got your
fatigue,
boys
they're just
back
getting
there.
wiped
All
out.
right, I have 3 actions, so I can actually
What
load
are you trying
and
to
fire
say,
again.
Mike?
Yes.
Well, it talks about
You'll get
penalties
2
and
shots.
results, and I'm going
And
to
9s and
what
10s,
the
all right?
Yes.
Is the pluses and minuses.
Everyone,
For what?
everyone, you need to see that.
For being
Walt's
good.
now pooping his pants because I
No,
rolled
you're
2
probably gonna
10s.
fire 2 ranks, that's all I know.
Yeah, but there's supposed to be a bonus for that.
Walt, come
I
back.
think so.
Come
I
back
mean,
to
I
the
have not
game.
seen
Bill, it's time for
What do
lunch.
you mean
Yeah,
it's time
so
for lunch?
My thoughts, okay.
All right, everyone, that was a incredible die roll. 2
Let's
10s.
just see.
Walt's now got to make his saving throws.
Yeah, I got 2 saving throws, and these are my freebooters. They
120.
save from shooting there in the open.
Yeah, that's
9s
what I'm
and
looking
10s.
9s and 10s.
What's it say?
Holy shit.
You can do the formation, but the
Everyone, I
formation
can't
at the end of the
understand
move
it,
to
but
benefit from
Walt,
the
what did
drill
you roll?
skill.
Same thing you did, Bill.
He just rolled 2
Two
10s.
Benefit.
That is
I'm not saying
bizarre. I
benefit.
rolled 2 10s.
It's not
Walt rolls 2
necessarily
10s for
benefit.
saving throws.
Yeah.
It's just,
That-
not all the things are
Do you think
benefits.
there is anything weird about that, Walt?
I think we're in a vortex.
We're in the die rolling vortex at
Uh-oh.
Walt's basement.
And it talks about dedicated actions, but not.
6,
That was bizarre.
8,
No.
And I am at 12. Where are you at, Bill? You're only at 8?
6,
It says
8.
you get all the
Okay.
benefits
So
and
real
penalties of
quick,
dedicated
I think I've got to take a
Of course,
something like
everybody
a
else does
task.
too.
All right, we're going to pause the camera. We have to see if Walt's running away. Walt and I are still
Now, you
duking
see
it out
number
at the
9?
cart. Walt
Yep.
caused 2 hits, but I saved them.
Yeah. So now you got your
Not
heart.
once,
All right,
that's
now,
3 down.
You
The-
can fight back.
I'd like to fight back, Walt.
All right, what's your fight skill?
My super fight skill with those
I think
guys
you
is a
should shoot
7.
half
Go
the
ahead.
unit.
4 dice on 7s. Come on,
And then
babies.
you do real well.
10,
Shoot
9,
half if you
3
roll
hits
that.
out of 4.
Oh boy.
So, now
Okay.
you
I
have,
say
you have a
And
resolve.
their resolve
This is
a
it.
6.
The big fight
You
here.
have-
I save on 7s, Bill.
Yes.
Walt's saving on
casualties.
7s.
Dead, 1 dead.
1 dead.
Not one.
Not one, so that's
4.
2
Yes.
fatigue.
that.
4.
That
And
I
one is
take 2
5.
fatigue.
that routes them.
All right. So
You have more than half.
I
of
bet
their
that
strength.
hurt,
That
Walt.
routes them.
Huh?
I
that
believe is
that
the way
one,
that works.
me saving prior to this my return attack hurt you.
Or 7 is what I thought.
Well, 7's the max, but
Yeah, 7 breaks you or double fatigue breaks you.
what double
So
what?
it's double.
What do you mean?
Double the number of figures that are remaining.
You have
We'll pause the
fatigue,
camera here.
double the number.
Yeah.
More turns.
I
That's good.
I
That's what I
guess,
want to
I
hear.
guess, Kevin, or you can take a look under shaken to see what you can do, and maybe there's a rule in there
I'm
that
not
says,
shaking. He's shaking.
oh, well, then if you wanted to be proactive, then you would look that up, and
No, because I know. What the
I know
answer
there'll be
is.
too much work.
My
I
only
understand.
question was, did he have to back up? Because I had to back up. You said no, because I was a
Well,
result of
I-
melee.
Combat.
And yours is a result of fire.
Fire.
That's fine for me. I accept that.
Doesn't sound like you
you
accept
turn,
it.
or you got
No.
to go. You've got to
Now,
go.
my guy.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12,
Did-
14.
So Walt, are you broken?
Not yet.
Okay.
My spirit is. Anywho, I have one less card, but I won't care. So, next card.
All right. Let me pick the good card here. They're all really okay. I'm prepared.
Oh, this is the card.
Diamond.
Club.
So I go first.
Yes.
What can I do with these guys with train for 2 actions?
So you can do the same thing where you are going to take 2 actions to reload, and then your commander's there, and you can tell him to fire.
All right, that's what I want to do. 2 dice. I can't fire at them.
Right.
So I'm going to fire out there.
We've been doing 9s and 10s with them.
Yep. Here we go.
Yeah.
Beyond
And we roll the 9. I got 1 hit out there. Did Walt
Well,
save
you
him?
moved twice. So you
Save
can't
on
shoot.
8, but I'm in the
I get
open,
3
so I'm going to
Oh,
lose
you have
him.
3 actions.
Yes, it's
That
a
would have saved me.
Oh.
So now I take 2 more tests,
All right.
2 more fatigue.
Come on, Walt, fail those.
I failed 1, so
They're
I
not
go
worth
to
it,
2
bud.
fatigue now.
No, I mean, I looked at them and it's a minus.
So I'm whittling the unit down, just like he is
plus
whittling
2
me
to your
down.
2 hit.
So this unit's got 3 actions, and he is going to go 2 and then
Then
push.
You don't have them for combat then.
Now I'm at 2 fatigue.
I'm going to end up being 2
But I have
fatigue too, Bill.
swords.
So, but you don't fight back anyways. Oh, you're going to be.
I've got
Yeah, you'll
standard
fire
melee
2 shots
weapons
again,
too,
hitting me
so-
on 6s.
Okay. All right. Let me move the camera so that everyone out there, Walt, can see
First off,
how
I'm first trying to remove my original fatigue.
I'm going to devastate you here.
I did.
Walt's charging in. He removed his fatigue.
In a limited range.
So now I have Two
Yeah,
dice.
it's under pistols.
Well, I'm
And-
not seeing it.
No?
Walt. My fight number. Am I doing bows and arrows?
Yeah, you're doing the shooting. I think your
The
shooting was
6.
6. Yeah.
So I need 6s. Do I get 2 shots per figure?
Yeah, that's what we figured.
2,
because you
2.
have- You're right.
A 4 to 9.
Let's
So
see.
1 hit.
Now,
Nine.
because they fire fast, do I get a second volley?
No.
Okay.
Because this is a defensive fire, so I come in.
Okay, so 1 hit.
Sea dogs from shooting.
One.
But you know what, if
no,
I'm
it's
in
not
the
here. It's
open-
not on the list here. Why is that?
You're in the open. It'd be a
Wow.
9 or
It'd
10.
be
Wow.
9 minus 3 because your bow. I should have taken that. Well, I've been out of it. I've been in the crap before, so that would be a 9 minus 3 is a 6. I need a 6 or better. I rolled a 3, so I lose a guy. Now I got to take 2 rolls to see if I
Pistol.
bounce or not.
Ranged attacks with pistols. 57.
A 5 is going.
That's
They're both. They pass the
57.
resolve. They need a 5.
All right, so you're coming in to chop me up.
I got 2 guys that hit.
Plus
Their
two-
fight skill is a 6.
Plus 2 penalty. Unless
I got
the
one-
target
one
is
hit.
within 4.
All right. My
In which case the penalty is a plus 1.
save is
instead.
what? Resolve again?
No,
No,
your
no.
save is
The in fight, right?
Yeah,
Is 8.
8.
But
So you need to roll an 8 or
You
better.
have.
6 and 1.
You only took 1 hit,
Oh.
so
you
roll
said
1
you were-
die.
you were
Well, I
at
failed either
4.
No,
one.
no,
Right?
roll 1 die.
Yeah.
Is that a,
We're inside
6.
force beyond 3.
Okay, so another one
All right.
dies. Now you
you're
roll 2
inside force,
fatigue
so it's a
dice.
plus
Okay.
1 to your 2 hit, whatever that is.
Rolling 2 fatigue dice. Here we go.
It's a 7.
So it's
8
your
and
save.
5.
Well,
Yeah.
8. I
give
think
him a
you
whole
passed.
That's what I decided too.
I think you're
My
resolved to
fatigue,
5.
yeah, I'm a 5.
Yeah, so you're good.
Okay.
All right.
Voila.
So now that was my
That
club, and you
ends
already
that.
went your diamond. So now it is the next card.
He's off.
Take a look at this card.
He gets that back. Okay.
All right, I'm ready.
More cards.
Okay, I am a 13 of diamonds.
I am a
4
4.
hearts.
Okay.
3, and we're
Now I've lost track.
You fought him. You fired him.
Taking
So
the-
those 2 have gone. So I got my 2 flank units.
Right.
What can my natives do, Walt?
Fight back.
They are inexperienced 1 action. Can I do hand-to-hand
Yeah,
combat?
yeah, yeah. You just roll your 2 dice, and what is our hand-to-hand combat?
They're a 6.
Okay.
1 and an 8.
All right, so that's 1 hit on me. My save on my sea dogs is a 6.
Okay.
They save.
I've got
boy.
my card.
Last card. You play last. I don't have a 4th unit
Oh,
anymore.
all right. So my last card, because
I've got
Walt
mine.
doesn't have a 4th unit.
King of spades.
You go first.
I gotta see if they're-
Ace of hearts.
They should probably.
They're trained, so I
Right.
get 2 actions. It won't be. I can
All right,
reload,
that
but I can't
allows him
fire.
1 action.
Correct? Because
Right.
it takes 2 actions to load.
Right.
So I can't do
And I'm
the,
too far away to
martial-
charge. So
Correct.
I'm going to reload, and
So
that's my
shoot
action.
roll.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
By
12.
God, we'll shoot
Now
everyone.
Walt is checking his dead.
I'm 16.
I have
I
5
think for all
guys.
practical
Yep.
purposes, I'm at 16,
And
which takes me to my
I'm
level
under
3
4.
strike test.
Yes.
I am at
Which-
3
Under
strike
4.
points. You're still
we're
only at
just
1 because your
scratching
second
past
strike
3.
point comes in at 10 and you're only at 9.
Correct.
That's a 0.
So at this
For
point,
range,
I got to
that's
take a
0.
strike test because
And
I've got-
I
All right,
still
we'll pause the
have-
camera here. We're going to see if Walt runs away.
Which I reroll 10.
So Walt, how was our first battle of Blood and Plunder with Bill and Walt Leach fighting gallantly?
not as well as I wanted it to be, Bill.
You just want to talk about
Your
it.
your superior bush ranging skills showed. You know, when your Indians turned around and bent over and showed us their backsides.
Oh my.
We just got we were just too insulted. We had to go after you. And you chopped all but 2 of them down so far. Out of 9 guys, you killed 7 with a unit of 5 inexperienced warriors.
Well, I know I had my Milice guys coming up your rear from the behind, so they started picking off units
They're
too.
getting behind
But
you.
I have to say, you chopped up the center line French unit, my line infantry, really bad.
Yeah,
It was
I was able to get 2 units to fire at it and really reduce it.
That's all we can do.
all right. And Walt, can you
He,
the corn? I already had somebody ask me how they buy the corn. I'm going to ask you again. We put it in the beginning of the video, but
no, his is freebie.
it's Kyle, right, for Battlefield something.
Battlefield terrain concepts, they're always at Historicon, Fall-In, Cold Wars.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's not
Good
one that he
service.
does.
No, his freebie is one
And they just really make good looking stuff.
Okay.
That goes first.
All right.
Yes.
Well, we are going to prepare for lunch soon, and Kevin and Mike are still duking it out. Kevin is the good-looking pirate on the right. Mike is the wearing the silver Spanish helmet. Well, I don't know what that's called. What's that helmet called?
A moron?
A moron helmet.
And
Yes, the moron.
All right, everyone. We're going to break for lunch, and we'll add more to this. And yes, Goober the Traveling Bear says being a pirate is cool.
So what's the
hauling up's the
He's got a little
ball
tail.
and,
Yo ho,
my
yo
little number
ho.
is 6.
So Walt
So,
and I have
now I
concluded
come
our
in
game.
and you don't fight back.
So now we have
I
Kevin
got
and
4 guys
Mike duking it out.
fighting with pistols.
What's their fighting factor?
Well, their main thing is sidearms, standard melee weapons, but they have pistols.
and you can empty them to get rerolls.
Yes, I can.
So, what's their fight factor?
Sea dogs, their fight factor is a 6.
Okay.
So they're going to use their pistols. Do I have to decide that now?
Yes.
Yes, he said. Yes, you don't know. But I will. I use the pistols in combat.
These guys have been gaming together for 100 years.
Seems like
Best of
200
friends.
years.
Kevin says 200 years.
2.
Okay.
And then do the pistols allow you to re-roll the 2 misses?
Yes.
or is-
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's roll these again. They roll high. Ah!
All right.
Okay.
Should have rolled those. Right? 2 dead. He's only got 3.
Two
It took
hits.
Kevin
He's
3
got-
weeks to
he's-
grow that
and
hair.
What's he save on?
I had
Two
no
hits. And okay, and I fight. My save is a 7. No and
No.
no.
Dead and dead. And now you got 3 tests. And if you take 1 more, have you got 2?
Yes.
You're gone already.
He's still got to roll he's
Yeah.
got 3 fatigues coming.
Then I can follow him up.
Save, and no.
1 more, but they still break.
Yep, they still break.
Now, how far do I follow up?
3, full move, 4.
4.
So it looks like Kevin won that battle. Oh,
Now we're both down a unit.
Well, yeah, which means that you have 1 less card.
Yep.
Now, I used 1 to go in and fight, right?
Yes.
I still got 1 left. Actually, I still got 2 left.
I don't know.
So can I reload?
Sure.
Sure.
You could have reloaded before you went in.
No, I lost them in combat. Used my pistols in combat.
Oh, okay.
But I had to use that.
Yeah. They haven't gone yet.
now Mike is activating.
How they charge? How can they?
Because that was a freebie.
I don't understand it.
What was a freebie?
Their
He
move was to put them
charged.
into a charge.
On the commander's freebie.
Oh, yeah, then that was a free action, yeah.
So from here, we're going to do a reload, 2 of the actions.
Oh boy.
And then we're going to try and get rid of that fatigue. And their resolve is a 5.
Now Mike is an expert roller.
And yes,
He removes his fatigue, and now Kevin has to be prepared
So how
for
much
the
fatigue did
onslaught.
they have, Mike?
they had 1.
Okay.
Neither of us have a. Well, I guess you have a 3rd unit. I don't have a 3rd
No,
unit.
I'm down to 2 and you're down to 2.
So you only draw two cards.
Well, we had 3, so I took 3 cards.
So now the question is what is your where do your strike points lie?
Huh?
So you start with how many models? How many figures?
20.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So you're
Counting the commander.
right.
So he's probably 5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have 21.
20, so you're probably the same. So for every 5, that's a 25%. So you've lost how many?
7, 11.
11. So you probably are now not all the way to 3 strike points, but you've definitely got 2 strike points. Where are you at, Mike?
There's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So you're probably
I'm a little more because I'm at 21 total figures.
right.
You got 1 more figure to start with.
So
Let's grab lunch.
Yeah.
Just call this one. It's a drawer.
All right, so Kevin,
We both
it's a
had
draw.
enough
I'm
of
gonna
this.
swing over to Mike. First, I'll hit Mike. Mike, what was your game like against Kevin, the Buccaneer?
Educational. We prevented them because we're the Spanish and they keep looting our galleons. So we prevented them from doing any more.
All right. Well, I guess I should take the camera over to the Buccaneer.
They're pirates.
Kevin, the Buccaneer. How did you do?
Fine, till I ran into the Alexandrian pikemen. Spanish damn militia, and they
skewered you.
You got
fight like Alexandrian pikemen.
all right. Well, let's go have lunch, everyone.